Hello, my darlings. It's me, Patricia, again, and today I am going to talk about two things that happened to me last, we'll say, few days. And the first one is my encounter with aliens, and it was non-physical encounter. They shared some information with me, and they told me very, very fascinating things. And the second one is I went to a trip in the forest on Sunday and in the mountains where I went to like a wild forest, and the the energy that I felt from one tree is sequoia. Probably know if you live, but it's one of the highest trees on earth, and so and the fact that this tree was unbelievable, it had this massive energy, it was just vibrating. So I decided to put two topics in this short video. One is about the tree, which one's the second part, and the first is the encounter with aliens. So the encounter with aliens happened from Saturday to Sunday, and I don't have any intention. So what I usually do is I open up and go above the earth and I ask for guidance. I ask wants to communicate with me, and you have to be careful when you say those words, because you can be in a contact with like different beings from different dimension, different planets, and so some of them they had good intention, some of them had bad intention. But I usually get, fortunately, I usually get the good intention, something they want to share with our human race. So on that day, the Saturday, just a few days ago, I it was not a dream. It was in a state that you are between dreaming and being awake, something like that. You're still aware that you're not dreaming, and what I do like observe things and ask questions. So anyway, on that evening, it was between 1 o'clock in the morning, something like that. And don't ask me about time, because I don't pay attention to those to exactly time, because I'm in a different reality. Like my mind is in a different reality. Anyway, I saw myself looking to a complex of stars like galaxies, and I saw a golden sphere in the middle of me, like in front of me, and tiny little bubbles, or they looked like planets, it turns out, and they were moving anti-clockwise, and there were hundreds of them, looked like tons of rings. And I was like, that's I never seen that before. That's really strange, and I just wonder what is this, because I haven't seen anything like this my whole life. And when I look at that, it was so real. It was like eliminating this golden color, and it was like very vibrant energy, but at the same time very peaceful energy. So I was looking at this, and all of a sudden I heard a voice. It was like a kind of a male voice, uh, looking at me, and was trying to, and while he was looking at me, and I hear it in my mind that like I would like to share something, how we he didn't say its name, but how we perceive you human beings. And he showed me a pictures, and I saw it through my eyes, and that picture was very vivid. It was like very intense, and he showed me a picture of he said that for us aliens, you human beings look like butterflies, and I couldn't get this information. It's like, what do you mean by butterflies? He said your heart sends, whenever your heart beats, it sends off tons of energy, then in the form of a colors, like a rainbow colors, and that rainbow colors surround you and look like the butterfly wings, and different colors, different, because through that kind of a rainbow colors you can see your emotions. For sometimes it can be gold, sometimes it can be blue or red or yellow, but the fact that every time your heart beats, it sends out this beautiful energy that surrounds you. And for us, you human beings, you look like butterflies and with a huge wings. So when I saw this image, it was like so positive, so beautiful, and I was like, oh my god, I have to make a video about this. Because it's so fascinating. I never seen anything like this my whole life. So there was this message that I got from this guy. I hope I will get more messages from this being. And so if I will get more messages, I will make a video about this. Don't worry. Um, Another thing that came on that specific day, it was information that when we were created as human beings, whoever designed us, I don't know who designed us, but whoever designed us, and there's a lot of movies on YouTube and on Rumble and Odyssey, who created human beings. I don't want to go into this because like a lot of different theories about this. But at the beginning, there was this idea that our heart frequency, and the connection that we have, soul and heart and body, and especially our heart, because our heart is very important. It has like memories, and has emotion, creates emotions, and it's just like amazing organ. And that heart is supposed to be connected to planet Saturn, which is the negative side of Saturn. So Saturn, as far as I know, is the ruler of time, as the structure. But Saturn is logic, is a really great teacher. Now, I'm not really good at astrology, I can tell you that. But as far as I know, when you go to court or when you go graduate college, you wear black color. So because Saturn represents black color. When you go see priests and nuns, they all wear black color. Like I wear black color today, because black color absorbs negative energy. And so there was millions, even billions years ago, there was this idea to connect us with Saturn. Now that didn't work out, fortunately. And whatever happened, the maybe our guides, maybe there was a war about this, or maybe something, I don't know, I don't have this information about this, but whatever happened, we got connected to Earth's energy. And as you know, the Schumann frequency is spiking very high at the moment, for some reason, and that, and because it's connected to our heart frequency, because Earth's beats the same rhythm as our heart as well. Whatever happens to Earth frequency, it has an effect on our heart. So sometimes we may have problems with our heart for no reason. We don't know what's going on. We can be very nervous about something. So everything is, as you know, everything is connected with the Earth. So Schumann frequency spikes up, and it's very high at the moment, which means whatever happens to Earth, if its frequency is increasing, our heart is increasing. If our heart is increasing, our brain and our organs are kind of an imbalance, but thank God happens like gradually, because otherwise it would be a big shock for us. So that's for me about this. Another thing, what I would like to talk about is the second part of that movie is I went to a forest on Sunday, and now I live in Ireland and we don't have a great weather here, just to be honest. We're the only country in Europe that has like really cold summer. except of everywhere on continent is like 35-40 degrees Celsius, and we are going down 16-17 degrees or even colder. But anyway, I went to a forest on Sunday, and I went for a walk, and in the middle of this like a little hill there was amazing huge tree, and it was just pulsing, and I was just standing like maybe a tiny, maybe 2 meters from the tree, but still standing on the root of the tree, and I could feel this pulsing, this pressure wave, this giving energy. Although there was like little flowers around it and little trees around it, and trees don't like competition because in nature trees are fighting for light and water, but that tree had really amazing feminine energy. It was just expanding, and I wanted to give. Now I actually was sitting on a tree, so my back was against the bark of the tree, and I could feel this pulsation, and I could feel this like stunning energy. And it's like, what is that? And I really asked myself this: what is this? This cannot be. Now, that's the second time that I'm seeing this tree in Ireland. But let me tell you, if you have this opportunity to feel the energy of the tree, just go for it. And they are the tallest trees on earth. The seed of a sequoia tree, it's tiny. It's the size of a sunflower. Now, in order to grow and so the tree can release seeds, it needs a fire. So in one sentence, all the trees need to be destroyed by fire so I can give birth to new trees. Now this is nature. So if you have a chance to go and feel the energy of the tree, it's go for it and try it. The cork, like the bark, it's like a cork of a wine, very flexible, and I just love touching it. It's like a sponge, maybe. That's why I felt it. Very relaxing energy as well. So for you guys who watching me, this is my kind of a third or fourth video in English. I wrote a book about trees. Now this book is channeled energy. This is what I'm showing you at the moment, and it's available on Amazon. So there's a link below, and if you like to purchase, it's just click the link below the video. So today I'm gonna read it, the meaning of that this tree. And now 4 years ago, around 4 years ago, I never had intention of writing books. Never had an idea of writing books, and I got this feeling that the essential oils, flowers, and trees chose me so I can pass on to humanity the knowledge, wisdom, and tiny fracture of consciousness that plants have. So this is what I'm gonna read it for you because there's a lot of information, and let me know what I usually do. I ask people to feel it, but not with your mind, with your heart, and just write in the comments what you think about it or what you feel about it, what your impressions, what your thoughts, your emotions about this, because it's just one point of view. So all the books that I wrote are not mine actually, they are channeled, and the words were given from trees, so there was no editing from my side. The only thing that I did, just put the information in an alphabetic order so it'd be easy to find. Okay, let me read about giant sequoia. I hope I read it right. Sorry. It says, our inner journey lies in the depth of the earth and water. Between the sky and Mother Gaia, there is always a flow. If there's stillness in nature, it means stillness means death. So everything has to flow. Okay. This is what we are, a book of good and evil imprinted in a tree. Our life flows through eternity, for your life is just a moment in time. We, however, follow the path of the moon, from mountains to sky in the labyrinth of consciousness. For us, human life is just a second of our existence on earth. We measure time in eternity. The past radiates the future, and what we see as future are the unknown elements like puzzles in the wind. We see eternity as a bliss. Only few will understand that. This is our life. Life is a consciousness of feelings and emotions imprinted in its time. Duality is everything in the vastness of space. It creates, combines, and dissolves everything in the name of the highest good. What comes from one direction can go to another in an eternal dance. Feelings are reflections of our state of being. Being surrounded means that you have made a choice in time using all your senses, in which freedom is the expansion and flow is the divine guidance. To understand us and to feel our reality, you need to feel the breeze that moves our branches and helps us to seed our seeds to grow. We have patience that is connected to earth of the heart of the earth. Nothing is connected. Nothing is left by an accident. Everything has its own space. Nothing is done seldom, only in many. There's no loneliness. For us, duality is victory, a paradise of our existence. From within our inner world, we breathe the air to the consciousness of the universe. Now, this is the reading or the channel information from my book, and so anyway, that's me for today. So I wish you a wonderful week or weekend, wherever you watch it. So I wish you sunny weather, a lot of warmth, and a great July. So I hope to talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.